We're now joined by Esther Rock from Esther Rock Undergarments. Esther, lovely to be with you again.
Oh, thanks, Ted.
And we're going to be talking about how you can help women feel a lot more comfortable and confident.
I know.
That have had breast surgery.
That's right. I get rings quite often from ladies who say, oh, I've got this prosthesis, but it's so uncomfortable. It's so heavy. And it will be, because they are meant to replace the weight of an existing breast. Right. But then it's not attached to anything. It just kind of hangs in the bra, and that drags on the shoulder. So to compensate for that, we've put them in our beauty bras. And I'll just open this up. You'll see here, this is the natural breast, and this is a prosthesis here. Now, because they can be heavy, we have where they sit on the shelf here, and that gives them the lift. It minimises that weight that
drag feeling, because that must be a horrible. That's so perfectly right. I've never thought of that. As opposed to something actually being attached and something just sitting there. It's got to be a bit of the same weight. It would feel completely different.
It does. It's a completely different feel.
So what's the weight factor on these like?
Well, we do have our lightweight ones. The manufacturers have gone for lighter weight prostheses.
Yeah. It's a mouthful, isn't it?
And this particular one here is actually an air-filled one, which is you use for exercising or swimming, gardening, anything.
Oh, fantastic.
But it's probably not one you'd wear all the time. It just happens to fit this dress form.
Okay.
But it is an air-filled one, so very light. So it's terribly important when a lady comes that she gets the exact bra to fit her remaining breast, because the prosthesis fits the bra. So if the bra is not fitting the natural breast correctly, she won't get a prosthesis that's the right size for her. It could be unnecessarily small, it could be too big, and then they look asymmetrical. You can sometimes see it through their outer clothing that they're not the same on both sides, and you shouldn't see that. It should look
look really quite natural with that.
Natural and unnoticeable.
How many colours do these bras come in?
Well, these ones come in 3. We have white, some white, and black. And the skin, everyone just loves our skin tone. So pinky.
Well, and of course you can wear it with anything. It's great, isn't it, all year round. Make sure you give Esther a call if you would like a free, no obligation consultation. Esther Rock Under Fashions, 322 6590. Please phone to make a free, no obligation appointment. Andrew, here at Edgware Mowers and Chainsaws, you have got some great deals going on.
We have indeed. It's the time of year. The weeds are growing flat out, the lawns are growing flat out. Make the most of it. Keep your yard tidy. It's really important that we've been told it's going to dry out shortly. So make the most of it. Get in while it's green and lush, and trim it and get it down before it dries out and becomes an issue. So we've got line trimmers on special, as you saw before. We've got a nice wee line trimmer, very, very popular little eco unit. They're down to only $229 at the moment.
God, that's a good price.
Fantastic, yeah. And you get a 5-year domestic warranty with that.
I was just looking at that actually. I was just bending around the camera to have a look at that. Gee, that's good.
They are.
And that's for domestic use, is it? For commercial?
Commercial use, you get a 2-year warranty. They back their product. Very, very good unit. Eco do a whole range of stuff, multi-tool trimmers, fixed shaft trimmers, so we've got something to suit everybody's needs.
That's impressive, $229 including GST, I like it.
They are a nice unit,
Okay, so that even makes a great present.
Oh, very much so,
doesn't it?
Yep, it does indeed.
Let's have a look at some of these mowers, because you've got some great deals going on here too,
we do
Andrew.
everything from battery-powered, electric ones. We specialise in petrol, obviously, for our workshop side of things. We've got a fantastic deal at the moment going on the Victor Mustang with the Honda on there at the moment. Not only do you get a good mower with the Honda, but we're doing that at a special of only $850 with a trade-in. Yep, it's a very good buy.
That's a fantastic buy.
It is, yep, very good unit. Plus you go in the draw to win that backyard blitz. prize pack.
Fantastic. Okay, and all the bits are on down
All
there
of
with
it.
it.
Yep, so you can get a chainsaw, blower, water blaster and hedge trimmer. You've already brought the mower, obviously. That's all you need to do to qualify is buy the mower and you're in the draw. That closes the middle of December. So it's
Fantastic. Now, looking around, there's a whole load of stock here as well for the chap who wants to have a go at doing bits and pieces.
If you're a DIY person and you want to do your own oil change, which we recommend, you need to do regular air filter maintenance and regular oil changes. It's simple and it's easy. If you're not sure, ask us. But we've got all the gear to do the job, so you can buy that easy enough. And
all the good safety equipment, great idea as presents.
Yep, it is fantastic. We add-ons. Everyone should have at least the face mask and ear masks for weed eating because it's the amount of stuff that flies up into your face. You should always wear chainsaw chaps when doing chainsaw work.
Yes, and of course that's this time of year. People are cutting up the firewood ready for next winter.
Yep, dead right. Again, we've got a fantastic deal on the little Eco chainsaw. That's down to only $329 a well.
Goodness,
there's the wee 14-inch one there. Yeah.
So which one's that?
Just the wee one in the middle there, just to your left.
The little one at $329.
Yep.
So $329 for the Eco chainsaw, and we're looking at $229
for a line trimmer.
For the line trimmer.
Yep.
Blimmin' fantastic deals. Make sure they get in. How long are these going to be last?
Well, stocks last.
Okay, so make sure you get in quick. Edgware Mowers and Chainsaws Limited, 237 Westminster Street, 366 3924. Pat, you have got St. Elisa Life Care here looking so festive and beautiful.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks fantastic.
Christmas season, it's here.
It is the Christmas season, and I think it's lovely. You've continued this right throughout the whole entire home, haven't you?
We have, and it's lovely. And we got rid of, you remember all the twisted crepe paper and the interlocking circle things?
Yes.
Aren't they dreadful? We used to have that across the wings. Well, that's all gone, and we've got just subtle class, and it looks nice.
Oh, it looks absolutely
Don't you think?
Beautiful. Yes, I do. And of course, the reception here looks lovely as well, with all the holly.
Claire hasn't got anything Christmassy on today, but often she does. Do you like the reindeer? Aren't they glorious?
I love these two reindeer. They are absolutely adorable. The snooty.
They look a bit snooty to pull the sleigh, don't
they?
do.
They do. They probably don't want to dirty the boots.
And they don't have a red nose. But they're gorgeous. No, Christmas is important. We've got Christmas functions coming up.
It's important, isn't it? And of course, it's important for the people that live here as well, to stimulate them.
Absolutely.
And so, what kind of things are you going to be doing over Christmas, Pat?
We've got a barbecue for the rest home, the hospital area, and we've got a barbecue for the dementia area. The staff, we're going out to Twiggers.
Oh, I love it.
Twiggers is fun, actually. I used to think, Twiggers, and then we went, and it's fun.
It is fun.
Beautiful food. I'm giving them a plug now.
Oh, you are?
Beautiful food and lovely dancing. Where can you go to dance anymore?
I know.
So it's lovely. So, and we try to get it all sorted for the residents, and Father Christmas comes in and gives out gifts, and it's just lovely.
Gorgeous.
It's a special time.
And now you've got a new wing that's opened.
Well, we have. Huranui Wing has been under renovation for the past 2.5 months. And now 21 beds are beautifully renovated with all new carpet, new painting, new bathrooms. They look just stunning. So today is the big move over day.
Oh my goodness, that must be very exciting for the residents.
It is exciting. They're so pleased. And then we'll go on and renovate another wing. So because, it's just like home, you have to keep it up to the mark, don't you? Once you start, you have to keep going.
Absolutely. It just keeps snowballing, doesn't it?
It does.
Look, if you would like any information, people can come and see you personally.
Sure, Give us a ring first is a good idea.
Absolutely. I was just going to say that.
Yeah, that's a real good
idea. Ring on the telephone number at the end on the end page here. Give Pat a call. Come along. Pat will sit down and have a chat with your requirements and see if it's suitable for...
And have a look through.
Absolutely.
It's often a new experience.
I'll tell you where I'd love you to take me as well, please. It's through the gardens out the back, maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
That sounds wonderful. Make sure you give Pat a call. St. Elisa Life Care, 46 Main South Road in Sockburn, 343388. Ladies and chaps, you have got to remember about your feet, especially over summer when we start going into flip-flops and sandals and even bare feet. Charlotte, lovely to be here with you.
Thanks,
of course, you've got a great range of men's and women's work shoes and women's casual shoes.
We have, and quite a few nice summery fashion shoes available for us now as well, all with adjustable Velcro straps, so they've all got the Velcro at the toe, Velcro at the across the foot there, and often in the heel as well. So sometimes 3 points of adjustment. So really good for those feet that swell in the summer heat, or if you're wanting orthotics to accommodate orthotics, things like that.
I just think this is incredible that people can come in and have their, you guys actually fit them for shoes as well. I mean, it's not often that you get a specialist that actually carries a range of shoes.
That's right. Well, it's a good fit with the rest of our business. Like we're, the foot specialists, so we're doing everything with the feet.
Yes.
And fitting orthotics, and then of course the problem comes of fitting orthotics into shoes. So we're now carrying a range of shoes that accommodate orthotics. So
brilliant.
It works really nicely for us. Yes. So, and we've also got our little lot of products over here which are ideal for Christmas stocking fillers, things like that, just general foot maintenance.
Now look, I can highly recommend these. These are fantastic, these little silk feet, brilliant. And the other one of course is the Gavol, the foot range, stunning range, isn't it?
That's right.
Tell me about this one here. This is a new one, M-Trix.
M-Trix is a new product we've got in to do with fungal nails. It's just an ointment that you apply. It takes 3 months, and it's a regular application of that every day, and it works really well to just clear up those little bits of fungal nail, which are, when you've got your summer shoes on and your toes are sticking out, you want them to be looking quite nice.
Absolutely.
So it's a good time to start now to get them tidied up for
these
summer.
are great little ones for stocking fillers, just the freshener for the old feet,
That's right, yep, for the summer feet.
And that doesn't matter whether it's male or female, they're great little presents. Where would you use the anti-flam for the feet?
Anti-flam's really good for if you've got aches and pains after sport, or if you do a lot of exercise and you get a few aches and pains, heel pain, that sort of thing, helps to just reduce the inflammation and swelling associated with that.
I've got to admit, I always have a bottle of that in my first aid.
Yep,
it's
very good.
It's absolutely brilliant stuff, isn't it?
Yep,
and of course you've got the shoe horns here, flight socks. More and more people are wearing those.
Oh, definitely. Yep. Especially if you're travelling over the Christmas time, any sort of length of time on a plane, you need to have those sort of things on.
Absolutely. Make sure you pop on in and see Charlotte and the team here at Feet First Podiatry, and of course you've got plenty of other stations around town as well.
We have,
Charlotte?
Yes. We're at Waltham, Redcliffs, Darfield and Marshlands, Preston's Road corner.
There we go. Make sure you pop into one of those or give them a call here and they can put you onto the right clinic. Feet First Podiatry, 37 Main South Road, Upper Riccarton at Church Corner, 3487 910. That's feetfirst.co.nz. One for me, one for Santa. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no point being in denial. Christmas is just around the corner. And where can you come and get some absolutely beautiful deals? Fudge Cottage here, and only at Bishopdale. Make sure you come on in. Look what is absolutely hot off the press. I love these little flower squiggles. Aren't these absolutely delightful? I mean, they work beautifully as little presents for a neighbour to put into a stocking. The little cupcakes, the love hearts, and check these out. Who needs Metamucil with licorice that size? By crikey. Get the good stuff into you, hey? Look at these beautiful handcrafted little boxes of fudge here, going into the slightly larger ones, but check these out. Now these can be purchased individually in the cabinet, or they come in these beautiful little gift boxes. How gorgeous are they? I mean, they're something really elegant and really delectable to receive. Corporate, if there's a big family or for businesses, beautiful. If you've recently had surgery and want to give it to your team, why not? Look at this here. Now this is double layered. Merry Christmas, all right, by crikey George. And have a look at this one here. It's got the Christmas tree, the beautiful soft fudge that's then dipped in chocolate, and the gorgeous roulades put in there with it. Aren't they beautifully packaged? And they come exactly like this for you. Once again, for the little ones down here, check out these little teddy bears. Aren't they beautiful with the little Santa hat on them? Aren't they gorgeous? Or the two colours and the gorgeous boot. Now these here can be personalised if you'd like. You do have to give them a little bit of notice. These are the beautiful fudge covered in chocolate. These ones are all Merry Christmas. But if you'd like whatever the messages that you'd like on it, as long as there's not too many letters in it, you are more than welcome to put into an order. And look at the beautiful little Christmas trees. So every week the stock is going to get more and more and more, of course, here at Fudge Cottage. Just along here, don't forget their beautiful classic fudge bars, and they're $5.50 each, or any 3 for $15. These always make an absolutely delightful present, and the girls put some beautiful ribbon around it. It's a present suitable for anybody or any age. Make sure you come on down to Fudge Cottage, only closed on a Sunday. The Fudge Cottage, you'll find them at Bishopdale, open Monday through to Saturday, 366 7650 or fudgecottage.co.nz. We're talking dirty now. Yep, we're talking tyre dirty. Great to be with you again, Dougal. Let's get down and dirty with your tyres, buddy, because they need to make sure that they have got enough tread to be on the roads, that's travelling exactly right. Out on open roads.
A couple of things that are relatively concerning is people think they've got a warrant, so everything's A-OK.
Yeah.
Right. Yearly warrants are here, and they've been in here for a wee while now.
Yeah.
If you're 9 months into your warrant and your tyres could be finished, or maybe a couple of them are gone, so come through before especially if you're going to take this car out of town, and we can put it up on the hoist. Not a warrant, but quickly check over your tyres. Ted will do it over there. It's no charge. Just come in, turn your wheels, or do it yourself. Check your tyres, and sometimes you just sort of got to fall on your sword and say, you know what, today's the day. They've got to be done.
Absolutely. End of story. Yeah. Bite the bullet. Get them done.
That's right.
The further away from Christmas you get them done as well, it's not gonna hurt as much.
No.
Now you've got all kinds of size of tyres, treads of tyres here. I mean, you've got a phenomenal collection of them. I mean, literally from floor to ceiling, and even up on your mezzanine floor here. What kind of vehicles?
Thousands of tyres.
Okay, yeah.
In stock, because a new car comes out, we've got a new tyre size on it. So we have to, and all sorts of other whims that people have about, what sort of cars, where they're going to go, like off-road, on-road, high performance, high mileage, whatever they're after. We're going to listen to them, understand what they're after, and then start making a few recommendations from that information.
Okay. And of course, this will help with
different ideas
not only with safety, but with fuel consumption as well, doesn't it? Having your tyres.
Yeah, something as simple as keeping your tyre pressures up. That'll save you fuel.
Yeah,
simple,
right.
Straight away. So, real easy thing to do. You can do it yourself. You can pop and see us. But a wee tip though, those electronic ones, the digital ones that you get at the service station, they're super accurate. They're more accurate probably than even some of the stuff we have here.
Right?
They're very, very good. So don't think, that they don't work. They, the old one with the bell, they used to be, but
Dodge. Yes, they are.
But those ones, they're spot on. They really are very accurate, and they just give you the beep when it's done.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's handy to know.
They really work.
How long would it take to say, worst case scenario, somebody needed 2 new tyres? How long would that take?
I allow, just to be comfortable for the owner of the car and for us to do a job, from the time we start a job, it's around about 10 minutes per tyre. It should take less than that, but just gives us an opportunity to, maybe the phone rings, but obviously we're not going to ignore it, bits and pieces like that. So allow about 10 minutes. You've got to remember, over here at Woolston, the tannery's just down the road. Most people, they're gone.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Any girls that come in, they go on for about 2 hours. Guys are normally about half an hour to 45 minutes. That's about their tolerance. And obviously Ted over at the other shop, he's got a great waiting room and bits and pieces over there. So he always looks after people so well.
Make sure you use either of these stores. Of course, the one out with Teddy Bear out at Hayden's Road, of course, that services all of Horswell and Aidenfield, that whole area. That's going to be your closest tyre shop out there. 49 Garlands Road in Woolston and 104 Haytons Road in Sockburn. Jeff, why have moleskins been such a huge filler in men and women's wardrobes for so many decades, and they still trend today in the 21st century?
Jude, the secret is in the cloth, the way in which it is woven. It's pure cotton. It's tightly woven, it's densely woven, and it's warm, but as you know, cotton breathes.
Right.
And the colours are always classic. You've got taupes and browns and beige. You can wear heavyweight in the summer, you can wear heavyweight in the winter, you can wear lightweight in the summer, lightweight in the winter.
Doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You can wear them with a reefer jacket, sports coat, or casually. People have them as their best trousers rather than formal.
Well, I know our young Scotty, he wears them, of course, when he's filming.
Yes.
And in fact, he wears them even when he's not filming. In fact, he lives in his
I know
gear
he
from
does.
here,
I know he
doesn't
does,
he?
absolutely
Even
do.
his jackets and
Yeah.
everything that he's bought from here, he lives in them. And how old would Scotty be?
Scotty's
How
what,
old's Scotty?
mid-20s?
Mid-20s, yeah.
So they transcend the generations.
Yeah, they do, don't
totally.
they? I must admit, I did have mine on when I did the show for AMP.
Yes.
And I hadn't had a pair of moleskins on in donkey's
And
years.
Jude, you look smart. You really
By
do.
crikey, they were warm. They were just as warm as my velvet pants.
Yep.
They really were. They're just beautiful, I must admit.
We could spend hours talking about them, but there's so much more in this store.
Okay, let's have a look, Jeff.
Jude, down here there's a fabulous range of formal trousers. With the formal trousers, you've got smart blues. Barry's got all sizes from 84s right through to 56-inch waist, if
Goodness
necessary.
me.
You've got your traditional striped black
Oh, that's
trousers.
lovely,
Look
Jeff.
at that, $112. Really smart trouser to wear. And of course, they've got fawns.
Yeah,
And
lovely.
that goes well with a reefer jacket.
Yeah.
And Jude, of course, he's always got the ubiquitous cavalry twill. And what's his price on these? $167. Now I saw these today on sale in the press at well over $200, and these are machine washable. They're every man's trouser. But Jude, tell us all about the casuals.
Well, I love these Lee Riders, to be perfectly honest. These are a straight stretch, $87, fantastic value, and the several colourways that they come in, they're a really smart, once again, a little bit like the moleskin, but maybe
Right.
a little bit more casual.
Yes.
But just a really smart, comfortable stretch, brilliant this time of year when you've got to go out for Christmas dues,
Sure.
getting together for Christmas Day, but they still go back with a T-shirt.
Of course they do.
Really, really well, Jess, as well. So once again, age irrelevant.
Totally,
They're just that good
totally.
classic pant.
And this
In
is the
here,
thing-
of course, you'll find the Lee Riders. Now, these have got a stretch to them as well. Brilliant jean. And of course, with so many stores that just have their sales maybe once or twice a year, these are permanently on sale at my men's store.
Permanently discounted all the time.
And of course, the staff here, Jeff, are just so brilliant at doing proper fittings and sizing for you too.
It's no use putting somebody into a trouser that you just sell for the sake of selling.
No.
It's got to look good.
And of course, they don't do that here. You will get service and a smile and a hell of a bargain with brilliant quality, only at my men's store here in Bishopdale. My men's store, shop 11 Bishopdale Village Mall, 021 330 154. Brands you want at prices you want. Right at the end of Kirkwood Avenue here in Riccarton, you will come across, of course, Clyde Road. 44 Clyde Road to be exact. That's exactly where Saks clothing and alteration business has moved to. Yes, it was the big bright green building, of course, on Riccarton Road. Now it is the latest White House in Riccarton. So as soon as you walk through the front door here at Saks, Alison has got this amazing board here with a whole load of buttons and different bits and bobs on it. Now all of these things are for sale. Alison may get somebody who wants a coat revamped. Doesn't have to be made new or repaired, just revamped. She would suggest perhaps a change of buttons along with a slight change in the style of it as well. Now none of these buttons can actually be bought anywhere else, only here at Saks and on Clyde Road here, and they're really exquisite and all been purchased through from Europe. Aren't they just gorgeous? Now there's little bits of bling bling here as well, of course, little trendy groovy bits and pieces, zips and buckles, diamantes, you name it. It's all here. Cute little pin, huh? Now there's all sorts of necklaces, beautiful wedding tiaras, all for sale. Look at this one here with the stars on it. Isn't that just glorious? And this tiny one here, so incredibly delicate. There is a daisy, delicate as I send it flying. And of course, don't forget, she does also have a selection of shoes. Now have a look at these absolutely beautiful Tony Bianca. Look at this with this incredibly elegant heel. A little bit of millinery is done here if you're wanting something to go with an outfit. Look, wedding dresses, absolutely glorious. What a fantastic idea this is. When you come in for your fitting with your wedding dress, whether it be a new one, whether it's being scaled to just suit you, Jessica Gunn will come in and she will actually start sketching it. It's a keepsake then for you to have, and look at this, of course, Jessica Gunn does actually do work for Valentino. These are proper sketches, spring, summer. Just exquisite, aren't they? And you can actually have one of your wedding day. What a memento that would be. Beautiful gowns can all be created. You've got a fabulous fitting area here. It really is nice. Now, this is just isn't for the ladies. Guys can come on in here as well and have it done. Beautifully set up. It really is. Now, we're talking Monday to Saturday here. Come on over and have a look, because these are some of the gorgeous hat pieces, millinery, that have been done. Look at this one here. Really quite beautiful, aren't they? Anything and everything can be done here. You just got to let your imagination run wild, and if yours isn't working too well, of course Alison and the girls will for you. And this one here is underway. It's all in pieces at the moment, but this is how they start to create. Make sure you contact Alison and the team. Better still, come on down 44 Clyde Road. Saks Tailoring, the tailor, the dressmaker, and all the whatevers. Make sure you give them a phone on 343 5438.
There's a lot of noise going on here today.
Jeanette, you've just had to take 2 minutes before we could start filming to actually go and brush your Christmas cake.
Well, yes, I had a couple of Christmas cakes just out of the oven, Jude, and I brushed them with brandy while they're still hot. Then I wrap them up like a little baby. And I go and brush them every couple of days before I ice them.
Now, do you have those for sale here? Will you have them?
We will have them for sale here, but I'm not going to start selling them until probably a couple of weeks into December.
Oh my
So if you want a Christmas cake,
yes,
I think they're 8 or 9 inch by 8 or 9 inch. You need to order one because they go really fast.
I can remember the last few years they have gone incredibly quickly, haven't they? And of course, all your beautiful little mince tarts and things, they'll all be coming out.
They'll all be coming out, and I refuse to make them before December, though.
I love the way you do that.
I just refuse to. We'll be doing white Christmas, shortbread, and everything will be made, just before if people put in orders. It will be made specially for that order. It won't haven't been made 3 or 4 weeks earlier and kept aside. We just don't do that like here.
No, you don't. No, everything is absolutely fresh, which is, we're talking about the cabinet here in front of us. Now, I'm just taking away with me this beautiful vegetarian roulade. Look at the colour of that.
I know, isn't it just phenomenal? And the colour is simply from fresh spinach. That's all.
Beautiful.
Nothing more, nothing less.
And look at this, the pumpkin cream with carrot, ginger and lentil tarts. I mean, beautiful vegetarian food.
Pumpkin, mushrooms, spinach, buckwheat tart with kumara mash on top.
And it's gluten-free?
No gluten-free, no pastry.
Oh my
This here's also our gluten-free broccoli cheesecake today. We've got a lentil pie. Beautiful
salads as well.
Yep.
Look at all these pastries down here. All these beautiful savoury pastries.
Just push this back, Jude. Oh, that's
okay,
better, so you
that's
can get a
done.
bit of
Look
view.
at that.
Lovely Cornish pasties, very traditional Cornish pasty. We make them just how they make them in Cornish, I think. Pretty sure we do.
Is that right? Can you do a Cornish accent?
Oh, I don't know, Jude.
That's the kind of thing Alexandra and I try and practice for hours and hours at home. We'd get it on the internet and then try and practice, see if you get the closest. Look at those bacon and egg slices.
Beautiful big chunk of bacon and egg, no
And
peas.
spinach and feta quiches here. It's just beautiful. And of course you have the catering service as well. Telephone calls.
Telephone call, yes.
Just a quick telephone call and you can have all of this delivered to your home.
If you come and pick it up.
If you come and pick it up. Sorry, there's no delivery. Come and pick it up. Come down to Bun Runners. Bun Runners are on the corner of Fitzgerald Ave and June Street. Now that number for catering is 374 2260.